Hi and welcome everyone in another video from our series about pranayama. So today I would love to present you two pranayamas technique. One is called deep belly breathing and the second one is called Kapalabhati. So you might think, why are you bringing both of them at the same time? Can you not make two separate videos so I won't be confused? No, I thought they will create a nice contrast between each other, as there are some things that make them similar, but there are some things that make them different, completely different. We'll start from deep belly breaths. I've asked my students to place one hand on their belly and the second hand on their heart space, and just to notice for a couple of moments where they are taking the breath, which hand is rising more than the other, and just to notice what is their natural pattern of breathing, if they are taking the breath more into their heart space or more into their belly, they are using diaphragm. And unfortunately, most of the cases we're taking the breath into their chest. And I have to mention, okay, I will be honest, most of my students were women, which have a natural tendency to breathe more into their chests. However, still there were some men, and in most cases they were all taking the breath into their chest. And as you probably know, when we are breathing through our chest and the upper body, the breath is much shorter, as shallow, and we are not nourishing the body with the oxygen as much as we can through the breathing using the diaphragm. So first of all, a few benefits. It can strengthen our core muscles. Second of all, it can reduce the tension and anxiety, reduce our lower back pain as well. It can lower the heart rate and it can lower the blood pressure. So in general, it can calm our mind as it's activating the parasympathetic nervous system. So the one that is responsible for telling our body that everything is fine, everything is under control, but also it can improve our digestion and improve our lung capacity. And there's one more thing, so it can really release tension from the lower, so it's really good for women before their periods, where everything is very tense there and everything hurts. And through this pranayama we can feel much better. Okay, how do we practice deep belly breaths? So I want you to first sit down, or you can actually lay down on your back if it's more comfortable for you, if you prefer that. If you are sitting, keep your spine straight, shoulders relax above your hips. And first of all, place your hands, or just one hand, on the lower belly, just around your belly button, right? And I want you to first just consciously sending the breath into this lower part, and as you're breathing in, I want you to expand your belly, to push it out as a balloon. And as you exhale, slowly, pressing the belly button in towards your spine. So actively using the core muscles to bring everything in, okay? So again, using both hands or just one. Inhale, expand your belly, and exhale slowly. So again, place your hands on your belly and slowly we are taking the breath in and exhale, actively engaging the core to press our belly button towards the spine. Right, so if you don't know which muscles should you engage, which muscles should you use, you can cough. Right, and through this action, those muscles will be activated automatically. And the last thing is, where can we practice it? So the answer is this: we can practice it anywhere, basically at home, at work, in any stressful situation. Whenever you will feel urge or need to just sit down or even standing and just release any tension from your body, as our breath connects the mind into all areas, into all muscles in our body, so it can really make a difference. Okay, so now we are moving on to another pranayama technique, which is called Kapalabhati. So Kapa means skull and Bhati means shining. So basically this breath can make your skull shining. Isn't that amazing? But it's also called breath of fire. So you can imagine it can generate the fire, the energy, and do much more things. So yeah, before I will tell you the list of the benefits out of this practice, I would like to tell you a very interesting thing about Kapalabhati. So for some people, Kapalabhati is more like a kriya, like a cleansing technique. It counts as one of the kriya. But for some people, it's still included into pranayama technique, into breathing technique. So it's really interesting to see that it's not that clear that it's definitely the pranayama technique and that's all, but it's also had huge benefits on cleansing the body. And I would like to tell you, how it can cleanse and what exactly it cleanses. So it can cleanse the sinus, and it's really good for people with asthma. So it's really cleansing this area on the body. It's removing the toxins from the body, removing even more CO2 from our body. What else? It can definitely strengthen our core and improves our digestion, so it's always good. It generates the heat, it generates that energy, that power. So at the same time, it's reducing the tiredness, fatigue, sleepiness. So it's really good for people who are constantly feeling tired and fatigued and they don't have energy to do anything. Perfect pranayama. What else? It can cleanse your mind. It can clear your mind from unwanted, overwhelming thoughts. It can bring more focus. It can improve your memory, your concentration. And the last thing would be that it can bring your nervous system back into balance. Okay, let's move on how to practice Kapalabhati. So again, come into any comfortable seated position. Bring your spine straight, your shoulders above your hips. Relax, neck is nice, long, and smile. First of all, right before you begin your practice. And from here, cough. Right? So you will know which muscles are used for this practice, which muscles you need to consciously activate. And how do we practice it? So we are taking breath in, just as normal, and forcefully, very sharply and quickly, we are doing the exhale through the nostrils. So don't think about inhales, they will come automatically. Just think and be focused on your exhales, okay? So again, inhale. You don't need to do that very quickly if you are just starting it. Just do that in your own pace, just actively bringing your belly button towards your spine, so pulling it in, okay? So again, inhale and exhale. Just one more thing, try not to use your upper body for this practice. So make sure your shoulders are stay in one place, they are not moving up and down. They are relaxed, but they are still. Try to engage only stomach muscles, so your core, and basically that would be it. So we'll try again, inhale. So I would suggest to start from 10 repetitions, and you can go higher and higher. However, if you have any ongoing ailments and during this practice you would feel head-lighted or just strange or not feeling well, you'll need to stop, maybe lay down and just bring your body into calmness. So try to breathe slowly. It's really good to be done on empty stomach. I need to say that it will be even easier on empty stomach. So good luck. Thank you all for being here, for watching, for listening. Let me know which pranayama, which breathing technique you will prefer. You feel like you need to practice more, or the benefits are more appealing to you. If you like this video, please give me a thumb up so I will know that I can create more videos like that. And have a wonderful day, and again, good luck with those two breathing techniques, and see you in next video.